we had worked out like a formula for calculating the cost of a brilliant jerk as kind of another leverage point. And so in an HR context where you have like an HRIS that has all your employee payroll data and things like that, we came up with something with rippling where I tested myself, not a brilliant jerk, just a plain old jerk. And so to kind of calm me out a little bit, I did my, 360 and I gave myself a 5 out of 5. Asked my boss to give me a 5 out of 5 because jerks are usually protected by their bosses. So that's consistent. And then I had my direct reports, my peers give me ones. And so we trained this system to automatically flag anyone in that category where you had that bigger discrepancy. And then we came up with a rough formula that has actually been around for a long time based on performance and engagement. And so a highly engaged employee is usually giving you a 90% return on that paycheck. After dentists and vacations and all that other stuff, this is what you can expect to get. Average employees are around 60%, and a really disengaged employee is around 30%. So the ones who are going to get it the worst are going to be my direct reports. So we went ahead and just took 30% of their pay. And so in other words, like we've lost 70%. And then for my peers, who may not be dealing with me as much, but they're still having to manage me. They're having to avoid me at meetings, or they're having to go through extra hoops in order to deal with me. We just cut them in half. And so in my own case, just by having a couple peers and direct reports, I was able to show that my ugly behavior cost the company $250,000. And that's just a small company.